Hello, Brother Monroe here, live on Twitch, recording this one. And this is a scenario sent in by Sir Cornwallis. Scenario, The Battle Destroyer. I am the head admiral of a large island nation. It's a French former colony, I suppose. My great country is finally pulling itself out of the great economic crash. And your enemies are starting to get worried, which is a neighbouring island represented by Spain. Fortunately for you, they don't have the best navies in the world. That won't stop them, though. Your task is to design a heavy cruiser to deal with their combined fleet. It needs to be fast, nimble, pack a wallop, but I'm only allowed 6-inch guns maximum. Interesting. Heavy cruiser 2. We might, we might as well go for the biggest cruiser we can. These are all very much of a muchness and pretty similar in weight, so let's go with the best tower. Same argument here, really. Oh, excuse me. Sorry if that deafened or disgusted anyone. So, apologies for that. I normally manage to mute my microphone before my hay fever attacks me so that I sneeze, but wasn't fast enough today. Oh, thank you. Twitch that same place. Thank you. Oh, right, 6-inch guns. Triples. Yeah, you can definitely fit 2 on the back, no problem. Just thinking about the front turret layout. You know what? I haven't done a front Nelson cruiser for a while. Actually, you know what? I know what people on YouTube want to see. I get asked about doing something like this quite a lot. Now, is that the Megami that has this kind of layout on the front? Fire arc on that gun, though, is pretty awful. Let's improve it a little bit. Okay. Secondary guns. I'm going to fit 5s. No. 4-inch. Well, maybe in the little divots, but I think it's going to be 2-inch. Yeah. There and there. Okay. Now then. It did say it had to be fast. Let's see how fast we can make this thing go on a diesel engine. 55 smoke. Oh, that's a big old funnel. And 33 knots. That'll do. That will do nicely. Okay, needs to have torpedoes. Just wondering. I mean, we're trying to kill a battle cruiser. Tell you what, I'm going to go with a quad and a triple. Because I do like having 2 launchers with differing sizes. Could make them stupidly big. Tell you what, put the quad there. And let's move the triple to here so it's got room. What are you complaining about now? Oh, that 2-inch gun. Oh, god damn it. There we go. That means I can fit another gun in here if I wanted. It just doesn't have very good fire arc. Slightly disappointing. Oh well. Let me fit another launcher in there. Can I fit like a double launcher in here? No. They're just huge, the 24. 24s. Really, really chunky things. Propellants. Fast, why not? Screw it, they're going to spot 24-inch torpedoes anyway. Range, I don't think there was any requirement on range. Let's come back to that. Maximum bulkheads today, I think. All the technology. This thing has to go up against a battle cruiser. Usually don't need the torpedo belt, but we'll put it on for now. I might fiddle around with this later. Autoloaders. Let's just go with advanced hydraulics. Flash fire chances are super low. Now the guns here, I'm not expecting them to do anything against the battlecruiser at all. So let's just go with Lyddite Super Heavies. It's always fun. You know what, screw it, we don't need a torpedo belt, we just have to dodge. And that leaves me plenty of displacement for armour. Now, battlecruiser probably has, like, what, 14-inch gun? It's usually what the AI goes for. What am I going to do? No way it'll let me do it. Oh, yeah, sure. We're just going to go crazy on the armour. It's fine. I heard you liked pocket battleships. Oh, my word. We can go all the way up to 20 inches on the turrets. Yes, we can. What? I love ultra armoured heavy cruisers. They are so silly. Right. 60. Yeah, sure. 16.884. Deck armour? No, deck armour's too much. 6.3 is still a lot for a heavy cruiser. 16 on the tower. I mean, that should help. Screw it, let's have very long range as well. Makes perfect sense. Yeah, I can't get the advanced radio in. Let's get a bit more belt extended in. What? No. 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 Sure. Yeah, surely not. Go for an 18.9. Yep. That's fine, says the game. I thought you rebalanced this UAD. Good lord. There we go. Perfectly sensible armor scheme. Twitch didn't like your use of the word that implies that people's parents aren't married, because automod is very sensitive. Toolbar bet behind the front 3 and add an extra gun. I could. In fact, I mean, that's better than the Megami layout. Why didn't I think of that? Thank you. I don't even need it all. Just need it short. There you go. Super duper firing at the front. Much better. Angle on that on the B turret isn't great. And I have gone overweight, but I mean, let's face it, I have absolutely tons of armour. Which we can pare back. There we go. Yeah, that's much more aggressive. Go. Lovely. What did I think of that? I was just like, oh yeah, just do a Mogami style. Atlanta? Yeah, I just can't get the third super firing turret on the rear. But we can go for a 5. A, B, C, X, Y. Here we go. I was just like, oh yeah, people want to... yeah, sure, Mogami layout. But why not go for bigger? It's a cruiser. Lovely stuff. Right. I guess let's go sink ourselves a battlecruiser. could have kept the extra. I could have done. But I like sticking it up there. Good morning, legend. Yeah, 3 on the front, 2 on the back. Idea 400 torpedo tube battleship. The problem with torpedoes now is that it's very, very hard to hit ships unless you're gonna go right up to them. Hey there, Grumpy Finn. How you doing? I'm gonna give you a shout out while I remember. If you're not following Grumpy Finn on Twitch and you enjoy Ultimate Admiral content, he does other stuff too, but check him out. Struggles of Violent Life. Oh, you got your corona vaccine appointment. Good for you. I've got mine too, actually. It's in about a week. Oh, no, at least I can do. You're welcome. Hey, who need a meme ship? I mean, pretty much everything I build is a meme ship. Stay away from the Tarkov Street because I'm going. Fair enough. Right, 2 of these heavy cruisers and whatever the AI gave me for the others. Right, let's have a look. Whoa, headed straight at them. Good. Thank you very much for the host as well, Grumpy Finn. Really appreciate it. Okay, so we've got the Gloire and the Embuscade. Right, what do our destroyers like? Terrible. They're more torpedo boat. Weird design. 1 actual gun. Okay, sure. Light cruisers. They're not bad. Minimum bulkers, of course. Of course. Of course. I'm not sure what to do with them. Minimum bulk case. It's just. It's just bad. Right, you lot. Yeah, head that way. Normal. You can just kind of try and annoy them with torpedoes. It's the heavy cruisers are going to do the work today. Yes. Just can't believe the amount of armor I've fitted on these things. It's just unreal. Torpedoes off on the heavy cruisers. Those are going to save those for the battle cruiser, which we can go and have a look at. Okay. Interesting. And we have heavy cruiser. Also small guns like mine. A light. Oh, it's a Coast Guard cutter, but not quite. You kind of forgot about the back of your ship there, mate. What on earth? Spain. It's always Spain that does that. And enormous destroyers with oodles of torpedoes. Well, this could be interesting. Let's go to normal, please, destroyers. You 2 lights. Monroe Design Yards. Our motto is, if you think it's sensible, then we aren't doing our job right. Damn straight. These things are seriously tough. These heavy cruisers. They don't have anti-torpedo though, so I do have to be a little bit careful. Yeah, easier to avoid torpedoes if you're going straight at them because you can fit through gaps and stuff. Yeah, the destroyers are basically like cruisers. The light cruisers are weird, like monitors. Yeah, doesn't make much sense. Smoke up. Still though, we should make very short work of destroyers with those rapid-firing 6-inch super heavy lyddite guns. As soon as we're close enough to get some hits anyway. The light cruisers are firing 7-inch TNT. Yeah, look at this. Absolutely wrecking those destroyers. They did fire, though, at my destroyer. Oh ho! Okay, oh, the poor old Valmy, which has taken a couple of hits. You can just get out. Greetings from the Down Underverse. Welcome, Unaris Dracus. What kind of time of day is it in the land of poison and horrors? I'm assuming you're in Australia when you say down under. You could be in New Zealand, of course, which is slightly less terrifying. Well, 11:35 PM. Awesome. And you're in Victoria. Nice. Okay, well, glad you could join. Because of the time I stream, I do get a few viewers from Australia and New Zealand, Singapore, Malaysia, places like that, which is really cool. And all are welcome, of course. Yeah, there goes another destroyer. Just pushing him away at the moment. See, that's the kind of jokes we make about the Welsh. Yeah, I know, the Valmy goes down, which is very neat, as she was leaving the battle. Fortunately, they have their gunfire is not going to damage these heavy cruisers. Got an ID on the battle cruiser? We do. 32.5. Oh, God, that's going to be hard to catch up with. 11-inch guns. Armour is cruiser-like, and way worse than ours. And just a whole bunch of secondaries of various types. Yeah, just whatever we had. And a bunch of underwater torpedo launchers. Alright. Destroyers are... Oh, you just fired. Rude. Light cruisers. Slower than my ships. That's good news. Heavy cruisers have torpedoes and are slightly slower. And also 6-inch. Okay. I think we're pretty much immune to the enemy gunfire. If all they're bringing is an 11-inch gun. Which is absolutely hilarious. Hard to port. Actually, I think you've avoided already, but just to be on the safe side. Actually, I was going to tell Gloire to stop firing, but she's actually got pretty reasonable accuracy even at that range. Yeah, still peppering away at the destroyers. Yeah, UAD definitely exists in an alternate universe where Spain is like still a great power. And I don't think the Spanish Civil War ever happens for in Ultimate Admiral's timeline either. Similarly, like, China is definitely an actual global player. I'm still sad, though, that they didn't include the Netherlands. I think that is definitely something they should put into the game. It's a shame that the Netherlands aren't in it. Yeah, definitely get a lot of history buffs watching. Which is awesome. I love history. I have no formal qualifications in history whatsoever. Well, that's not true. I have a GCSE in history. But that doesn't really count. Down goes another destroyer. They just do not last. Yeah, Austria-Hungary. Very cool. Very cool that they're still in. But it's basically the Victorian great powers still rocking around. And I guess the whole... and the devs have said, you know, like, part of the point of the game is that you will be able to do these ahistorical things. Which kind of reminds me of Paradox games a little bit, where part of the fun is, yeah, trying to keep empires that collapsed around and stuff like that. Which I think is really cool. Do I think they'll ever add carriers to the game? Maybe. But if they do appear, they will be almost certainly a strategic asset that appears on the campaign map. The devs have kind of spoken about it before. Basically, Ultimate Admiral's engine doesn't have any coding for planes. So adding planes would be massive. Like, nothing about the game is designed to handle aircraft. Which makes me think that Ultimate Admiral might exist in a timeline where the aircraft isn't invented at this point. So, you know, naval aviation never happens. Or it might be a thing you can use on the map. Like, you can launch a carrier strike against an enemy fleet and damage them and stuff like that. Kind of like how they've said submarines will work. Railguns. Yeah, no planes is actually, I think, preferable, because it definitely keeps Ultimate Admiral in the realm of alternate history, and it's just fun, like, to explore a world where carriers never displaced the battleship, and battleships just got bigger and bigger and more powerful, and so did the supporting ships. I think it's a really interesting take on it. Whoa, destroyer's way over here. Come on, guys. Look lively. Fortunately, my light cruisers are actually slower than the heavies, so they're really struggling to contribute. Oh, that sounds really cool. You know, if you've got a Taskmaster idea, then by all means, I'm assuming you know we've moved to like seasons. It kind of sounds like it from your comment. So if you've got, I'd say, between 4 and 8 linked ideas, then yeah, absolutely. Always interested. No guarantees that we'll pick it up, because, you know, the Taskmaster, like, it's normally me writing them at the moment, but it's a kind of like consensus thing. So there's no guarantee that if I say, yeah, I like it, that it'll be picked up. Torpedoes coming out. think we can avoid those. Yeah, I'll do one more after this. I'll do Al's scenario that he's cooking up. Three ship cannon, so 6. Yeah, that'd be that sounds about right. It's a month and a half, like the summer holiday season. Well, it's 6 weeks up here. I know it's slightly longer in the US, isn't it? Summer holidays. Yeah, I can't stream much past 3 PM UK time because my little girl gets back from nursery. Just don't want them running into a torpedo by accident. Unfortunately, that battlecruiser has 0 interest in coming anywhere near me. She's probably sensible given the torpedoes. That light cruiser is getting uncomfortably close. Wait, did you fire? You did, but I didn't see them. Do you have like electric torpedoes or something? Well, unfortunately for you, mate, these ships are, as the design brief said, nimble. And I now have a vested interest in blowing you up. I need to keep an eye on that. Now I know the light cruisers are relatively sneaky individuals. Right. Yeah, you're pretty much sunk, but I can always use torpedoes to make sure you go down. Thank you very much for the follow, Cav127. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Yeah, I don't think we need to use the torpedoes. Or the 100% chance to hit. Down she goes. Lovely. Right. Let's get back to heading towards the Diana. It's going to take ages. Oh, my destroyers are approaching the enemy light cruisers. Interesting. This battle's just gotten really spread out. I need to make sure I don't make a stupid mistake. Oh my goodness. Thank you very much for the gift sub. Treefrog. This is enormously appreciated. Well, the thing with oh shit. The thing with like actual artillery guns is you usually can armor up against them. Missed. Oh, what the hell happened to the Gloire? Shit, she ran into a torpedo. I didn't notice that, and she's gonna get in real trouble with those. How did that happen? I did say it was chaos, and I needed to watch out. This is the problem with when the battles get really spread out like this. One thing I would love to see is a persistent torpedo warning, rather than just a little flash and then it goes away. Gloire is still dangerous, but her severely reduced speed is going to cause problems. The Voltigeur now just getting blown up. Retreat. Light cruisers just annoying me. I think that no, don't do that. I think the Gloire is okay actually. I know that's coming. What the fuck did that come from? Did that come from one of those? That's what? Yeesh. Right. Okay, yeah. Gloire is okay. Those will miss. There's another torpedo there. Okay. Again, we can avoid those. Those ones are coming out the heavy cruisers. Really annoying things. Tell you what, Gloire, you might be more used going back and attacking the enemy light cruisers along with my own light cruisers. We're sending torpedoes their way. My own destroyers are allowed to fire the torpedoes, so we'll see. What's my favourite naval battle in history? That's a good question. Well, of this... Sorry, I kind of spaced out there when I saw how many torpedoes were headed my way. I would probably say the Battle of the River Plate. Simply because it was one of the first things I came across in terms of naval warfare of this particular era. Because of the film. There's a fantastic film covering the Battle of the River Plate. It's really, really good watch. And I watched that when I was small with my dad. And that's pretty much where it comes from. If you go more general, then I mean, you've got things like Trafalgar and the Nile and all the Napoleonic battles, which are really, really appealing. But yeah, I think of this era, the Battle of the River Plates are just a really interesting one. Cage Master, yuck. Hunt for Bismarck. Yeah, that's a really good film as well. But part of the reason I love the River Plate film is because they actually got ships of that era, including the actual, I think it's Ajax. They actually got Ajax to play herself in the battle, so you actually get to see these real ships and the real crews working the ship, which I think is just a really, really cool thing. Yeah, I sent a lot of torpedoes those cruisers' way, but absolutely nothing hitting. Just to keep them occupied. Still no dice on that battle cruiser. Holy shit! Oh, see what I mean? Just torpedoes out of nowhere. The AI is just so much better at it than you, because the AI knows where torpedoes are at all times. Like, once it detects them, it can see them. Like, it just knows they're there. And will avoid them, and continuously avoid them. It can't be distracted or anything like that, which I obviously can be. Midway film, yeah, Midway film's really good. Tora is good as well. If you're looking to see more on the Pacific. Try and burn down this heavy cruiser. A light cruiser goes down. What happened to that? Yeah, kill it with a torpedo. Lovely. By accident, I'm sure. The Terrible doesn't have any torpedoes loaded, nor does the Carabiner. Or Carabinier. The Cassard, which is the only surviving light cruiser. Bravely trying. Gloire is working her way back, though. She can deal with that light cruiser. It's just a really messy fight now. And it feels like I'm fighting in treacle. Like, it just is so hard to catch up to these enemy ships because they're so fast. Yeah, AI is definitely better at multitasking, but as well, it does have an advantage in that. So see here, where I got the torpedo warning. The AI knows that these are here. It doesn't forget, or, for instance, if there's a notification over there, it can deal with that. Whereas if I don't see it at the time and avoid, then I can't do anything about it. I wish I had bigger guns. Really wish I had bigger guns. I mean, they still are finding it extremely hard to hurt me. They have 16 torpedoes left, plus the underwaters on the Diana. It's really hard to just get into range. And HE damage doesn't do that much, so... I mean, you can try it. HE, come on. Just fire HE, don't fire anything else. Just try and burn them out. More torpedoes. That's another set of 8. Yeah, good. The what? See, this is the problem. Like, I'm not paying attention. And, yeah, she got slammed by another torpedo from the light cruiser. Because I wasn't paying attention. That's so annoying. Oh well. Main battle's over here anyway. Trying to overwhelm the damage control on the Santa Ana. It's not going especially well. Oh, pats for Millie. Yeah, I'll go and give some pats, don't worry. Ow. Stop shooting my funnel. So unbelievably rude. Hey there, Ken. See you lurking. Retreats? What is this retreat you speak of? Whoa, torpedoes. They fire all of them? Yeah, San Francisco's out of torpedoes as well. And force him into his own... No, you don't. Not quite. No. Try and avoid the ram as much as possible. Yeah, glancing blow. Oh, that was so stupid of me. Right. Anyway, I don't really care about that heavy cruiser, but that has slowed me down. Oh, that's so annoying. Tell you what, just for that, I know you're almost dead. Let's make you very dead. Torpedoes off. Boom. Such a silly fight. I mean, we are able to hurt the heavy cruisers. Like, there's only one left of the heavies. It's It's that battlecruiser is just so hard for me to catch up to, especially now I've taken damage. And this happens to me a lot, where you just ran out of puff. No matter how tough your ships are, AI just loves super fast designs that it can, and it just loves to just sail away from you. Absolutely refuses to behave like a responsible human being. Right, target San Francisco with the torpedoes, and you know what? Give them a little something to think about. He was off. If I did that right, I should only have fired the triples. I did. Oh, you spot that too late. Bang. Yes, this is indeed a Munro super armoured cruiser. Come and fight me, god damn it! Stop running away. Annoys me no end. I'm running out of shells. Spam them with HE, overwhelm the damage control, damage the armour, do anything you can. Right. What's my pen chance actually? 26%. Screw it. Try some AP shells. Just throw them in the mix. Tell you what, let's give him something to deal with. Should be a torpedo launcher loaded on the right. Come on. Need to fire it further ahead, or it's just not wanting to fire. 1 and 2. There we go. Torpedoes away. Off. Ow! It's finally actually able to do damage to me. Just because my armour is so weakened. You have taken 1,000 hits on this ship. God damn you, fucker. Just fire. I'm going to give up at this point. Right, Al, do you want to post your scenario? Because I think this is over for me. AI just absolutely pissing me off. Yeah, treat cowards. No, they did it wrong. Screw you. I think that sunk them actually. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, there you go. I know there's a light cruiser left, but I'm not going to bother with that. Fuck you. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that, those of you on YouTube. And I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye-bye.